side. First shot on the way is no good. But our stream is not connected yet. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Raider Basketball. The stream just got underway, so we are just underway here at Gordon Hunsberger Arena on the campus of Grand Rapids Community College. No score as we're at the 9-minute mark here of the first quarter. Raiders with the basketball. Starters on the floor for the Raiders are number 3, Emily Putnam, number 14, McKenna Rascio, number 30, check that this is for the Centurions, number 30, Emma Kaczynski, number 32, Kennedy Schilling, and number 55, Emma Rua. For the Raiders, starters, number 2, Tia Richards, number 3, Ava Schultz, number 10, Leanna Griffin, number 12, Olivia McKellar, and number 23, Tiana Day. Raiders pushing it up as Richard along the right side, and she gets the layup to go. First bucket of the game, Raiders on top. Nice little drive to that right-hand side by Richard as she gets the first bucket of the game. The Centurions set it up. They're wearing their green uniforms, white stripe, trimmed in gold. 15-footer right side on the way. That's no good. Raiders rip down the rebound, and they'll come back the other way. Pushing it quickly down the right-hand side was Tiana Day. She's a redshirt freshman out of Kentwood High School. Over on the left side, nice take, and getting the lefty off the glass was Olivia McKellar. She's a redshirt freshman out of Granville. Doubleheader action as we are live here from Grand Rapids, Michigan. A little snowy outside, a little chilly if you're listening from out of state. Inside move, shot up, no good, and it'll be Raiders basketball. Checking in for the Centurions is number 11, Maddie Longoria. Walking it up is Tia Richards. She's from Donaldsville, Louisiana. Centurions starting out in a man-to-man defense, going to the left side, left-hand high glasser. They're going to count it, and going to the free throw line will be Olivia McKellar, as she got the high glasser to fall. Free throw on the way. That's no good. Spinning around, put back up. It's off the mark, and it's rebounded by Longoria. Centurions firing a three, top of the key. That's off the mark. Raiders looking to push. And they're going to get called for a travel, so it's going to go back the other way. And checking in for the Centurions is number 10, Hannah Reed. She's a freshman out of Cedar Springs, Michigan. Raiders up 6-0 early in this one. There's a three ball on the way. That's no good. And the Raiders look to go full court, but pass just out of the reach. So the Centurions will get it going back the other way. Setting it up top will be Emily Putnam. And they're going to throw it away. It'll be Raider basketball. The Raiders come in with a record of 1-6 overall. Montcalm Community College comes in also with a record of 1-6. Raiders try to work the paint. Nice post move, and getting the bucket is Leanna Griffin. Nice move in the paint by Leanna as the Raiders off to a hot start. So far, there's 4 of 8 from the field for 50%, and that's going to be thrown away. That'll be the 3rd turnover on Central Montcalm. And we're going to have our first time out of the game. Well, once again, if you want to watch or follow along with the stats, go to grccraiders.com. Then click on women's basketball. You'll click on the schedule just like you did to watch the game, but there's a section there for live stats. You can click on that. And Ben Brown, the sports information director, along with statistician Justin Tadnicki, will keep you up to date on the stats. I usually use a split box, but there's plenty of good stuff in there. And the split box allows you to see both rosters, and it's in pretty real time, too. It's maybe a second or two delay from the real action, which is impressive. Coming out of the timeout, Tia Richards will bring it up. They go inside with it. Ava Schultz's shot's just off the mark. Centurion's looking to get on the board. And there's going to be a steal by the Raiders. Coming down with his Tiana Day, and she gets it off the window for the bucket. Centurions will set it up top. They got a small bench. They only got 7 girls dressed, and there's a steal up top as Olivia McKellar goes down. Her shot is no good. However, Olivia will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot a couple. Olivia McKellar out of Granville High School. And we have a sub checking in for the Raiders. That will be Avery Pote, the freshman out of Sparta. First free throw is going to come up short. And the second one gets the roll and drops through. Raiders up 11-0 so far. .452 left here in the first quarter. Raiders in the man-to-man defense. There's another steal by Day. She goes down and gets a left-handed layup off the glass. So Tiana Day gets her fourth point of the night. And there's another steal, almost an instant replay as Pote comes down and she misses a layup. Raiders in that tight man-to-man defense. Long 3 ball up, that's no good, and it's ripped down by Richard. She'll pop an 18-footer, and it's just off the mark, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be the Centurions basketball. Little 3 ball in the corner on the way. That comes up no good. Yeah, that's going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll be Raider basketball. Raiders setting it up over on the right-hand side. It's Day gets it. Little crossover, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. That's going to be whistled on Emily Putnam. That's the 3rd team foul here in the first half. Long inbound pass up top. And shot up, and that's good. The 3-point bucket by Tia Richard. And it's all Raiders so far, 15-0. Emma Rua will inbound it over in front of the Raider bench. Central Montcalm works it inside, shot up, no good, but it will be Raider basketball as it's tipped out of bounds. Tia Richard walks it up. Boom, and we're going to have a travel call. It's going to go back the other way. And checking in for the Centurions is Kennedy Schilling. Montcalm will set it up top over on the right side. Little step back two. It's going to be short, and it's going to go back the other way. And we're going to have a sub check in for the Raiders. Tiana Hardiman checks in, the freshman out of Wyoming High School. Richard bringing it up. 15-footer up, and it's good. With a bucket, it's Avery Pote. Avery Piet from Sparta makes it 17-0. Centurions try going inside with it, and it's knocked away. Sprinting it down is McKellar. She passes over, and bringing it out is Day. Good ball movement, spotting up, and Richard with a three ball. Good ball movement by the Raiders. Tia Richard from Donaldsville, Louisiana. She's a sophomore. Now over on the left side, spotting up for a three. Good look, but it's no good. Avery Piat just off the mark. And we got a timeout by the Centurions. Piat averages 9.9 points per game. But right now it's all Raiders right out of the gate. As the new year is upon us and a lot of hoops coming your way on the GRCC Raider Network. And we're starting with two today as the ladies have the first game, and then the second game will face the boys against each other. GRCC Raiders boys come in with a 12-2 record, facing Montcalm with a 6-6 record. So far in today's game, the Raiders are 9-17 for 53%. They're 1-3 from beyond the arc and 1-3 from the stripe. Montcalm is 0 for 9, 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. And Montcalm so far in this first quarter has 10 turnovers. And those have led into points on half of those. All right, coming out of the timeout, bringing it up will be McKenna Rocio. Over on the right side, three ball, it comes up short. And here come the Raiders back again. Richard up top with it. Raiders try to work it inside. It's going to go off of Emma Rua, so it's going to be the Raider ball underneath their hoop. Inbounding it will be Avery Piat. And they inbound it, shot up. It's no good, but it's kept alive 8 on the shot clock, down to 7. And in the paint, floater up, it's no good. Rebounded by Montcalm. Under a minute in the first quarter. Centurions set it up, top of the key. Now they go over on the left side with it. And Raiders are really getting after it on defense, and they create a turnover, and it's going to be Raider ball with 40 ticks left here in the quarter. So Tia Richard will bring it up. And it's going to go off of Montcalm player as went off one of their foot. Long inbound pass right side. Now Richard will go in and get it off the window. Tia Richard with a bucket. If I'm not mistaken, this is her first game she's played here for the Raiders. And I'm just going by the overall stats on the year. But she's bringing some spark as she's the leading scorer with 9 points. 3-ball right side. It's no good. We got one in the books. Raiders 22, Montcalm 0. You're listening to the Raider Network. We'll be right back.
Looking for fresh food, variety, and great deals? Shop your local Family Fare supermarket and sign up for our Yes Rewards program for everyday savings, exclusive digital coupons, rewards, and...
The Centurions, a little chilly in that first half as they were 0 for 11. Raiders 10 of 20. We'll see what we got going in this quarter. Long 3-ball up, that's no good. Another 3 on the way. That's no good, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Raider basketball. And we're going to have a foul. That's going to be whistled on Maddie Longoria.
Centurion foul, number 11. Longoria, her second.
That's her second foul. Team first of the quarter. As the Raiders will set it up as Olivia McKellar has checked back in. Keller passes it inside, and getting the bucket was Sophia Moderman. Right as the shot clock was going off. Centurions looking for their first points of the game, and they get it. McKenna Ratio get them on the board. The 8:38 mark. Raiders have looked good offensively so far, especially on that move, taking it to the hole but not converting. And we're going to have a foul going to the free throw line for the Raiders. It's going to be Sophia Moderman. She's out of Kennewa Hills High School. Moderman misses a pair. So it's going to remain 24-2 with 8:20 left here in the first half. Once again, it is doubleheader action as the men will take place right around 3 o'clock or so. Long three ball, it's no good. Raiders look to run back the other way. Little crossover, taking it in. Nice drive, and getting the high window is Olivia McKellar. McKellar averages 5.3 points a game. As the Centurions come back, their shot up, that's no good. This McKellar will set it up over on the right side. Good look at a three ball up, it's no good. And it's rebounded by the Centurions. Raiders still in that man-to-man defense that we've seen so far throughout. We're going to have a whistle. So the Centurions will inbound it right in front of the crowd. Oh, nice pass inside and getting the bucket on the window. Off the window was Kennedy Schilling. Over on the left side now. As the Raiders go in the corner with it. Launching a high arcing three. It's no good. However, the Raiders get it back. Taking it in the paint. Shot up. That's no good. Good hustle keeping it alive, but it goes back to the Centurions. Three ball up. That's no good. And it's rebounded by the Raiders. 26-4 the score. We're at the 6:12 mark here in the first half. Spot up three on the way. It comes up short, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be the Centurion basketball. As we have some wholesale substitutions. So the Centurions will set things up here. And right back the other way. Shot is no good. However, the putback is good. And getting the bucket is Piat. Avery Piat makes it a 28-4 basketball game. And there's another steal by the Raiders. Going down coast to coast off the window is Avery Piat with another one. Long three ball on the way. It's no good. This will be a two if it counts, and it comes up short. And I believe we're going to have a shot clock situation. So the Centurions underneath. Inbounding it over on the right side. Raiders trap on it. Six on the shot clock, but we got a steal and going in, crossing over and getting it off the glass was Tiana Day with her 8th point of the game. Centurions underneath with 4:09 to go. Raiders in a zone on that out of bounds play. Nice ball movement and getting the bucket off the glass. Avery Schultz on a great feed. Raiders up by 30. Oh, nice step through. And another one off the glass by Richard. Richard with 11 now. I'm going to do a little research on her at halftime and see if this is her first game as a Raider. She's lighting it up. Driving it in, shot up inside, and getting the bucket was McKenna Radio. That'll make it 36-6, under 3 to go. Raiders spotting up a 3, and there's another one. Tiana Day with her 12th point of the game. That hit nothing but cords. Tiana averages, she's the leading scorer for the Raiders at 14.1 per game. Right back the other way, and it's a Tiana Day 3-point barrage as she gets back-to-back threes. And there's a steal by the Raiders. Tiana Day, she's feeling it. She spots up and launches another one. 1:48 left to go. 42-6 the score. Driving to the left side. Back up top. Shot on the way. It's no good. And we're going to have a sub. Coming in for the Centurions. It's going to be number 11, Maddie Longoria. .128 left here in the first half. Little crossover move, and Day scoops and gets the bucket. What a play by Day, as she has 15 now. Nice spin move inside. We're going to have a foul. Going to the free throw line will be McKenna Radio. Well, at the stripe. McKenna Radio. Her first free throw on the way is good. That'll make it 44-7. And the second one is good as well. 1 minute. Nice move. Floater in the paint. No good. But cleaning house and getting the putback is Liana Griffin. Liana Griffin adds to her tally. Liana averages 6 points a game. As we have 35 seconds left. Raiders pushing it up. Spinning around with it. Gets tipped out of bounds. It'll be Raider basketball. Popping a three. It's no good. As we go back the other way, 12 seconds left. Down to 5. And a launch at the buzzer. It's no good. So we got 1 half in the books. Raiders 46, Montcalm 8. We'll be back in about 12 minutes. You're listening on the Raiders Sports Network.
Supermarket and sign up for our Yes Rewards program for everyday savings, exclusive digital.
Do you or a person you know have a potential hearing issue? Miracle Ear has 3 locations in Rockford, Granville, and Grand Rapids, and they've been in business for over 65 years. They offer free hearing evaluations to see if hearing aids are even needed or if they will help you. Do you know that age and noise exposure are the biggest causes of hearing loss? Statistics show that 1 out of every 3 people over the age of 65 have a hearing loss that should be addressed. To schedule an appointment, go to miracle-ear.com.
Looking for a great place to buy a used truck or car? Check out Extreme Truck and Auto Center, located at 1098 O'Malley Drive in Coopersville. They have a huge selection of trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Stop by their lot or give them a call at 616-384-3777. You can check out their inventory at xtacenter.com.
Culver's, we cook our butter burgers pretty much the same as you would at home. Only our 3-cut blend of fresh beef will do. Then you'll need to master our signature press and sear technique. You may want to practice a few thousand times. Add real Wisconsin cheese, top with a lightly buttered toasted bun, and serve yourself with a big warm smile.
Better yet, come to Culver's and leave the whole cook-to-order butter burger thing to us. Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back, everybody. We are at the half here at Grand Rapids Community College, where the Raiders are on top by a score of 47-8. Excuse me. Leading scorers, first off for Montcalm, their leading scorer with 6 points is McKinney Radio. Also scoring for Montcalm is Kennedy Schilling. She has 2 points. For the Raiders, Tiana Day is the leading scorer with 14, followed by Tia Richards with 11. Schultz has 2. Griffin has 4. McKellar has 7. Moderman has 2. And Piet also has 2 for 46 points. Raiders are shooting 21 of 41 for 52%. They're 3 of 10 from three-point range for 30%. 1 of 5 from the free throw line for 20%. The Centurions are 3 of 27 for 11%, and they are yet to connect from beyond the three-point arc. 3 ball up, no good. Nice hustle following it up and cleaning it up and getting the bucket is Tiana Day. Day's having herself a good basketball game, and she now has 16. Little pop in the paint is no good as Raiders come back the other way. 3 ball left side, and with the long range 3 is Olivia McKellar. McKellar averages 5 a game. From the little 18-footer on the way, that's no good. Tiana Day, leading scorer for the Raiders, as that one on the way by Ava Schultz. It's no good. Ava's the second leading scorer for the Raiders, averaging just over 10 a game. And we have a hold. So the foul's going to be whistled on Day. That's her first. Team first. As Montcalm gets it in. Centurions are going to work it in the paint. And there's a steal. Sprinting it up, and nice pass inside. And get Ava Schultz on a nice feed from Richard. Boy, Raiders have looked good today. I'm sure Coach Glazer wishes he could bottle up some of these 3-point shots that he's had today. And there's a three back the other way. First three of the night for the Centurions as McKinney Radio gets the bucket. Little take inside and getting the layup is Olivia McKellar. Centurions moving it around the paint. A little spin move, and it's no good. Richard sprints it up. Another nice pass up ahead of the pack, and getting the bucket off the window was Leanna Griffin. Ooh, a near steal. Centurions keep it alive. Nice pass to a cutting Putnam, but she can't connect with it. And the Raiders come back the other way. Richard in the paint. They're going to call the foul on the floor. And we have a couple subs checking in. Maddie Longoria checks back in along with Hannah Reed. As the Raiders will inbound under their basket. Olivia McKellar will inbound. Richard with a little step back 12-footer. It's no good. Raiders keep it alive. Richard gets it back, and the putback is no good as the rebound gets ripped down by Emma Rua. Nice pump fake. As the pass goes inside, shot up. It's just off the mark, and it's going to be controlled by the Raiders. Back up top. Long three on the way, and that's at the target by Olivia McKellar. McKellar now has 15 points. And there's a steal, nice hustle. Now McKellar gets it back over on the left side. Boy, the Raiders are doing a nice job on that break today, distributing the ball amongst themselves. This gets knocked out of bounds, so they'll get it underneath their basket. And the Centurions are going to take a timeout. Well, let's see. Here in the third quarter, the Raiders have come out right where they left off. They're 6 of 11 here in the third for 54%, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. As the Centurions are 1 of 6 and 1 of 1 from beyond the 3-point line. Let's see. Day is right now at Tiana Day is the leading scorer for the Raiders with 16 on 7 out of 11 field goals. She's 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. 7 steals for Day. Then you got Olivia McKellar. She's got 15 points. She's connected on 6 of 8 field goals, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. Leading rebounder for the I was going to say for the Griffins, but it's actually Liana Griffin. She has 8 for the Raiders. And McKenna Ratio is the leading rebounder with 6. She also has 9 points for the Centurions. We have 5:06 left here in the third. Once again, it is doubleheader action. The boys' game will start, give or take half hour after the ladies complete their game. 3 ball is going to come up a little short, and it's run down. Stepping into a 3 and getting another one is Tiana Day. She's 3 for 5 from 3-point area. Oh, and there's a steal by Day. Oh, nice pass over to Richard, and that's textbook fast break there. As a 2 run it, and Richard gets the bucket. Richard with her 13th point. And we're going to have a foul on the Raiders. And we have massive substitutions. Looks like Tiana Hardiman has checked in. Also, we got Caitlin Van Otter along with Anna Tubergen and Sophia Moderman for the Raiders. First free throw is good by Emily Putnam. And her second one on the way, that's no good. And Sophia Moderman gets the rebound. Under 4 minutes here now in the third quarter. Little high screen and roll by the Raiders. That gets tipped and it goes out of bounds. It'll remain Raider basketball. Nice backdoor. Back up top, though, as it gets moved around the perimeter. 10-footer up, and we're going to have a shot clock violation. Oh, no, actually, we're going to get a foul called. So at the free throw line will be Van Otter. And her first free throw is good. Van Etter's second one up, and that's good. Three ball on the way, that's no good. Now going to the right side, trying to scoop one up and getting it back. And, oh, off the window. It's no good. Raiders keep it alive, right back out. And another good hustle play as the Raiders set for another one. That's no good. They had a lot of good looks on that particular possession. And here come the Centurions. Long three, good look at a shot on the way, no good. Van Otter with the rebound. 3 ball up, no good. Back up or another one, that's off the mark. And the Centurions will run it down. 67-12. The Centurions are in their first year of men's and women's basketball up there, up in Montcalm, up by Stanton, Michigan. We're under a minute 50 here in the third quarter. Long 3 ball on the way. That's no good. And we're going to have a couple girls checking in for Montcalm. Emma Rewa will check back in along with McKenna Radio. Centurions setting things up. Oh, and they're going to, well, good hustle by the Raiders, going to keep that ball alive. And they'll pass it inside, and it's going to go out of bounds. As the Centurions set it back up the other way. They'll peek at a 3. Long 3 now left side. It's controlled by the Raiders. 35. Well, nice hustle keeping it alive, and the Centurions are going to get a free throw as Emily Putnam got fouled on her putback. Her first free throw on the way is good. That'll make it 67-13. Second one up is good. That'll make it 67-14. Raiders go inside with it, spinning around, shot up, no good. As the Centurions will come away with it with 20 ticks left. 3 ball on the way is no good, and it's going to go out of bounds and be Raider basketball with 11 ticks here in the third quarter. And that's going to come up short. And we have a tie-up. It's going to point towards the Centurions with 1.4 seconds to go. And they'll launch. And just off the mark at the buzzer. So we have 3 in the books. In that quarter, the Raiders outscored the Centurions 21-6. Raiders were 8 of 23 from the field for 34%, 3 of 10 from beyond the arc. Centurions, they were 1 for 10. And they were 1 for 4 from the three-point line. Leading scorer for Montcalm is McKenna Radio. She has 9 points on 3 for 12 shooting. Emily Putnam follows that up with 3 points. And Kennedy Schilling has 2. For the Raiders, Tiana Day. She has 19 on 8 of 12 shooting. She's 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Olivia McKellar follows that up with 15 on 6 for 9 shooting. Tia Richard, she has 13 on 6 of 14. Schultz has 4. Griffin has 6. Moderman with a pair. Piat has 6. And Caitlin Van Otter has 2. Raiders are 3 of 7 from the line. Turnover situation. Coach Glazer is going to be happy with this, is they've only turned the ball over 5 times. So here we go with 10 minutes left. 67-14 Raiders. Centurions go inside, and that's no good. Long 3-ball right side is off the mark. And it's going to go out of bounds. .9:19 left. And a 3-ball from the right side, and that's good. With the bucket is Kennedy Schilling. Or check that. That was Emily Putman. That makes it 67-17. Just inside the 3-point mark. Shot on the way by Van Otter. That's no good. Right inside, shot up, and it's ripped down by Tiana Hardiman. Back up top, spotting up, and that's on the way. It's no good. Raiders a little chilly here to start the 4th. Centurions with a good look at a 3. It's just off the mark, and it's going to be corralled by Avery Piat. Over on the left side, Tubergen with it. Back up top it goes. 10-footer up, and it's good. Avery Piat with the bucket. That gives her 8 on the day. Actually, that was Day. I apologize. Day's not in, though. Me and the official, we sit across from each other. I'm up in a process, and it was on the far end. I thought it was Piat, but at the end of the day, we got some new players checking in. You know what? Yeah, Date just checked in, so she couldn't have got that last bucket. Little 10-footer up, it's no good, and it's run down and followed up, and getting the bucket was Emily Putnam. And Putnam has 7 now. Raiders come back the other way as Leanna Griffith will get the bucket. And there's a near steal. Centurions will set it up top with 6:30 left. And taking it in and off the window was McKenna Radio. McKenna now with 11. Raiders right back the other way. Tia Richard gets the basket. And there's a steal. And we're going to have a timeout. We'll take one here as the Raiders on top 73-21. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, as we're going to take a peek here at the standings, as this is the first conference standings after the winner of this game. The Raiders, they are in the Western Conference of the MCCAA. They're in that conference with Kalamazoo Valley, Kellogg, Marion, Southwestern Michigan, Lake Michigan College, Lansing Community, and Glen Oaks. Montcalm is at the Northern Division, along with Bay College, Mid-Michigan College, Muskegon Community, Delta, Kirtland, Alpena, and North Central Michigan. Those will start heating up soon as the Raiders go over on the left side to McKellar, and she gets the bucket off the glass. 75-29. As the Centurions open up the bank as Radio gets her 14th. 5 minutes left to go. 75-24. Nice take. Shot up and off the window. It's good. Ava Schultz with a nice bucket. .430 left. Once again, we'll have doubleheader action as the men will take place as Hannah Reed gets the basket. Little spin move, floater up, it's no good. Put back, however, is. And GRCC will call a timeout. So Coach Glazer saw something that he thought he'd point out to the girls. .403 to play. GRCC 79, Montcalm 26. Montcalm will get the basketball. Centurions up top with it. Raiders still in that man-to-man defense. Shot clock down to 10. We haven't mentioned the shot clock much today. 3 ball up. It's no good. Tipped around, and it's going to go to the Raiders as Ava Schultz has it. Oh, nice move. Nice spin move by Schultz. As Ava Schultz puts it on the ground. She's from Wolverine. She went to Gaylord St. Mary. Free throw up, and the first one is good. And the second one is good as well. So Schultz now with 8 points on the day. Through ball from the right corner, and that's good. Emily Putnam gets her 8th point of the day, and quickly back the other way, and going coast to coast inside is Tia Richard. So Richard is going to have 19. Good to have her back. Back up top, there's a block. Richard's one of those players that have that extra gear, as you just saw there and you might see here. Very unselfish player. She passes it over on the left-hand side, but she can go. Very quick. Left side, shot on the way. That's no good, as we're at the 2-minute mark. 83-29. Shot up, it's no good. And in the paint, floater up, it's blocked and it goes out of bounds. It'll remain Montcalm basketball. Quick inbound pass, 3 ball up, no good, and going to the free throw line for Montcalm. It's going to be Hannah Reed. First free throw is no good. Hannah with 2 points on the day. And she makes the second one. That'll make it 83-30 with 1:42 to go. And we have a foul on the floor. Foul's on Schilling, her first. Good out of bounds play. Richard from 18 drains it. Tia Richard with 19. Raiders have shot 36 of 78 for the day for 47%. That's pretty good. And we're going to get a foul whistled. That's on Richard, her third. At the stripe, hitting the first was Radio. She's got 15. Good box out by the Raiders, and no one got back. And Richard with another bucket. Tia Richard with 21 now. 3 ball left side. That's no good. As the Raiders are going to slow things down here. They'll go inside with it. Nice little post move. Shot up just off the mark. As we're winding things down, a 3 ball is launched. It's no good. And now it's just going to be a matter of dribbling it out. As the Raiders are going to be 1-0 in conference play. Montcalm will fall to 0-1. Montcalm is 6-7 overall. The Raiders with that today's victory. You know what? I might have
GRCC Raiders 87 on Centurions.
The Raiders. I got the Raiders are 1-0 now in league play, and they will improve their overall record to 2-6. Montcalm will be 1-7 overall, 0-1 in league play. But that's going to do it here for the girls' game. Leading scores was McKenna Radio with 15, followed by Emily Putton with 8, Kennedy Schilling with 5, and Hannah Reed with 3 for Montcalm. The leading scorer for the Raiders was Tia Richard with 21, followed by Tiana Day with 19, Olivia McKellar with 17, Griffin had 10, Schultz had 8, Moderman with 2, Piat had 8, and Van Otter had 2 to give the Raiders 87. Raiders shot 38 of 82 from the field for 46%. They were 6 of 24 from beyond the arc for 25%, 5 of 9 from the stripe to give them a total of 87. We have the men's game coming up here in 35 minutes on the Raider Sports Network. My name's Brock Conco. Hope you enjoyed the first half of our doubleheader action. We'll see you in 35 on the Raider Sport Network. Have a good day, everybody, and Happy New Year.